Self-driving cars are revolutionizing transportation, promising safer roads and effortless commutes. But behind the hype lies a hidden side no one talks about.
Self-driving cars, it's a massive downside is the loss of jobs.
So, not the best showcase of the technology on my very first day.
Your car will have more access points for hackers, and those hackers can gain more control over your car.
Today, we're uncovering the dark side of self-driving cars that no one is telling you, revealing the risks and challenges behind the technology. So, if you want to stay informed about essential car care tips and other fascinating automotive topics, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. The promise of self-driving cars. Self-driving cars are built on a foundation of advanced technology, including sensors, cameras, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Their primary promise is to make driving safer by eliminating human error, which accounts for over 90% of traffic accidents. Autonomous vehicles can analyze their surroundings in real time, detecting pedestrians, obstacles, and road signs with precision. Major companies like Tesla, Waymo, and Cruise are at the forefront of this movement, developing vehicles capable of operating with minimal or no human intervention. The potential benefits are significant: fewer accidents, reduced congestion, and greater accessibility for those unable to drive. However, despite these promises, the technology is far from perfect. The systems that power self-driving cars still face limitations, and the societal impact of these vehicles could be more disruptive than anticipated. Safety, the overhyped assurance. The biggest selling point of self-driving cars is their promise of safety. AI systems are touted as being more reliable than human drivers, free from distractions, fatigue, or impaired judgment. But real-world incidents suggest that this claim isn't as foolproof as it seems. Autonomous vehicles rely on a complex network of sensors, including LiDAR, radar, and cameras, to navigate the environment. While these technologies work well in ideal conditions, they struggle in scenarios like adverse weather. Rain, fog, or snow can obscure sensors, making it difficult for the system to detect obstacles or road markings. Unpredictable scenarios. Human behavior, like a pedestrian jaywalking or a driver cutting in unexpectedly, remains a challenge for AI to anticipate and respond to effectively. One well-documented example occurred in 2018 when an Uber self-driving car struck and killed a pedestrian in Arizona. The vehicle's sensors failed to classify the pedestrian correctly, and the emergency braking system didn't engage in time. This incident raised serious questions about the readiness of autonomous technology for widespread use. While AI has the potential to reduce accidents, it's clear that it's not yet infallible, and relying entirely on these systems can lead to tragic consequences. Ethical dilemmas. Who does the car save? Self-driving cars introduce moral and ethical questions that traditional driving has never had to address. One of the most debated issues is the trolley problem, a scenario where the car must choose between two undesirable outcomes. For example, should the car prioritize the safety of its passengers or the lives of pedestrians? If faced with the choice of swerving to avoid a child but potentially harming a cyclist, what should the AI do? These decisions are made by the algorithms programmed into the vehicle, and those algorithms are created by humans. This raises concerns about bias and subjectivity in programming. Different cultural values or ethical frameworks could influence how these decisions are coded, leading to inconsistent outcomes across different regions or manufacturers. The lack of transparency in how these moral dilemmas are addressed is another issue. Car manufacturers rarely disclose the ethical frameworks guiding their systems, leaving consumers in the dark about how their vehicle might behave in a life or death scenario. Job losses. The human cost of automation. While self-driving cars promise to revolutionize transportation, they also threaten to displace millions of jobs. Industries heavily reliant on human drivers are particularly vulnerable, including truck drivers. Long-haul trucking is one of the most at-risk professions, with companies like Too Simple and Embark already testing autonomous trucks for highway use. Rideshare and taxi drivers. Autonomous ride-hailing services could replace platforms like Uber and Lyft, eliminating the need for drivers. Delivery services. Companies like Amazon and FedEx are investing in autonomous delivery vans and drones, reducing their reliance on human drivers. For many workers, these jobs are a primary source of income, and transitioning to new careers may not be feasible, especially for those without access to education or training programs. While self-driving technology creates opportunities in AI development and maintenance, these roles often require specialized skills, leaving many displaced workers behind. Cybersecurity risks, a hacker's playground. Self-driving cars are essentially computers on wheels, and like any connected system, they're vulnerable to cyber attacks. Hackers could exploit weaknesses in the software to gain control of a vehicle, potentially leading to catastrophic outcomes. Some of the major cybersecurity risks include remote hijacking. Hackers could remotely take over a car's systems, controlling its acceleration, braking, and steering. In 2015, researchers demonstrated this by hacking into a Jeep Cherokee, exposing critical vulnerabilities in its software. Data breaches. Self-driving cars collect vast amounts of data, including location history, driving patterns, and even in-cabin audio. A breach could expose sensitive personal information to malicious actors. Ransomware attacks. Imagine being locked out of your own car unless you pay a ransom. The interconnectivity of autonomous systems makes this a plausible threat in the future. Addressing these risks will require robust cybersecurity measures and frequent software updates, but no system is entirely immune to attacks. Privacy concerns, the data dilemma. Self-driving cars rely on an extensive network of sensors, cameras, and microphones to operate effectively. While these technologies enhance safety and navigation, they also raise serious privacy concerns. Autonomous vehicles collect data continuously, including video footage. Cameras record the vehicle's surroundings, including other cars, pedestrians, and properties. Location tracking. GPS systems monitor your every move, creating a detailed history of your travel habits. In-cabin monitoring. Some vehicles use interior cameras to monitor passengers, raising concerns about surveillance. This data is often stored and analyzed by car manufacturers, and in some cases, it's shared with third parties, including advertisers and law enforcement. Without clear regulations on how this data is used, drivers and passengers are left vulnerable to potential misuse. The cost barrier, not for everyone. While self-driving cars promise long-term savings through reduced accidents and fuel efficiency, their initial cost remains a significant barrier. Advanced technology like LiDAR sensors and AI processors drives up production costs, making these vehicles inaccessible for the average consumer. Additionally, maintaining a self-driving car can be more expensive than a traditional vehicle. Specialized repairs, software updates, and replacement parts often come with a premium price tag. For many people, the financial benefits of autonomous technology may not outweigh its upfront and ongoing costs. Overreliance on technology, the risk of complacency. As autonomous systems become more capable, there's a risk that drivers will become overly reliant on technology. Semi-autonomous features like Tesla's autopilot have already led to cases where drivers neglect their responsibilities, assuming the car can handle everything. This over-reliance can lead to reduced driving skills. As people drive less frequently, their ability to handle emergencies may decline. Delayed reactions. Drivers may take longer to regain control in situations where the autonomous system disengages. Education about the limitations of self-driving technology is essential to prevent misuse and ensure that drivers remain engaged and prepared to take over when necessary. While self-driving cars represent a remarkable achievement in technology, their dark side cannot be ignored. From ethical dilemmas and job displacement to cybersecurity threats and privacy concerns, the road to a fully autonomous future is fraught with challenges. Understanding these hidden risks is crucial as we navigate this transformative era. What do you think? Are the benefits of self-driving cars worth the potential risks, or should we proceed with caution? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth explorations of technology and its impact on our lives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.